Hey, your podcast.
It's time. I thought it was
For
what
the
you were
main
going to
event.
say.
No, I am not Bruce Buffer. He's got copyrights.
You're not? Thought you were Bruce this whole fucking time, dude.
No.
That's the only reason I had you on this pod, man. I thought you were going to be able to give me a little notoriety.
Well, obviously that's not the case.
That's not a word either. Whatever the fuck I just said.
Yeah, whatever.
Welcome to the Best Shot Podcast.
We're back.
We're back. We've been on a 2-week hiatus.
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 Word
Yes.
of the day.
Word of the day.
Hiatus.
I'm not
put
gonna
the
really
hi
get into
in
why the
hiatus.
hiatus has occurred, but it was just
Laziness.
laziness. Yeah, one
Busy
weekend this guy
schedules.
couldn't do something, the other weekend this other guy couldn't do something, and you can't rely on anyone else to fucking show up. So just me and crew. So
Shots fired.
just kidding. I'm just kidding. How's everybody Thanksgiving? I hope you had a good time with your family and you ate good turkey and it wasn't dry and
I think turkey's overrated.
All
gonna
right,
say
we
it
can start
right
there.
now.
We can start there. And you're not on the. A lot of people do. I love turkey.
I mean, the best part about turkey is the leftover turkey sandwiches.
Yeah,
Hands
those are
down.
really good.
Hands down.
And the thing about a turkey sandwich, all you need is turkey, mayo, bread.
Cheese
Oh, well, then you put cheese
and a
on
little
there
bit
too.
of ketchup.
What?
I put some ketchup on there.
What?
Yeah. Dude,
You
it's
fucking
my
stoner,
thing, dude.
dude.
Ketchup.
Stoner 101.
I've been
dude.
putting ketchup on everything since before I started smoking weed. So don't blame the weed on my ketchup.
Dude, I've
fetish.
always loved ketchup too. And since I was a kid, I used to get my siblings would make fun of me, but
Put it on anything. Still, to this day.
my
To
sister
this
would,
day.
my sister would always
To
say,
this
"You want
day."
some more hamburger with your ketchup?"
Yeah, we call it gravy around my house.
What, ketchup gravy?
Ketchup gravy. Same thing. The proportions are about the same.
Well, we missed you.
We missed you.
Not as much as you missed us. But we're
We're
back.
not. And we're back. Yeah, we're back.
You
We're
might have
so
doubted us. You might have said, "Oh, these guys already gave
Oh,
up."
they
But no,
hung
we're
up.
back.
They hung up the towel. Well, guess what?
Not yet.
Not yet. Keep coming back. The episodes might get further and further between.
No, they won't. It was just about a couple weeks, but we're gonna be steady
Busy.
back into it.
It's a busy time of year.
Yeah,
Busy time of year.
yeah. Yeah, there might be, some weeks where we miss, but that's okay. We're still starting out, We don't got fucking thousands of people waiting on our podcast
We're
every
not like,
week.
hey, what the hell? I've been waiting for this shit. I mean, some people do. They're like, hey, we no podcast?
I didn't get one person that said it the whole 2 weeks.
I just think I just had my brother ask me. That's
Yeah,
it.
I really don't give a shit though. Oh, I've had people just ask me, like we were talking about before, how's the podcast going?
It's going.
It's going. They're usually always kind of like, they give that. It's funny. I was thinking about it too. They're always kind of sarcastic, like, "Oh, how's your podcast going?" Like.
How's your podcast?
But I know in a fucking second, if I ask them to be on the podcast, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'll do it with you guys."
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of jealousy, like that we don't ask them to be on the podcast with us, or
Maybe not.
well, it just depends who it is. But like the people that I've ran into, like I can tell it's a little bit of jealousy.
I don't really get negatives. I mean, I do
It's
sometimes.
not negative. It's more like they're fucking with you,
Yeah.
like giving you a hard time kind of thing. Like,
It's just
"Oh,
like
how's the podcast going, Mr. Podcaster?"
Yeah.
It's not like
well,
mean,
you'll see
mean.
when we have millions of fucking subscribers
We're making dough.
and we're making mad dough.
No, I don't say that. I just say what I've said on this podcast 1,000 times. We just do it for fun. We have a good time doing it. It's a good time for me to actually fucking hang out with my friends, which I'm bad about doing.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. This is the only time I get to hang out with this motherfucker, so here I am.
Yeah, so
Son of a
it's a good
bitch.
excuse.
You need to get out more, Koozie.
Dude, I was out Rodney Carrington last night, which I invited you to,
Maybe
which
I
you
need
couldn't
to.
go.
Well,
The weekend, 2 weekends before that, I went out for I don't think it was anyone's birthday. I just went out, and I got really drunk, and I was dancing on the dance floor by myself
You
for
were
like an
getting down?
hour. Yeah,
I've seen you on a dance floor.
trying to dance with other girls, and they're like, no, because I'm like fucking 40 pounds overweight, but I didn't give a fuck. And then we Ubered back home, and then we stopped at Quick Stop, and I threw up a bunch in the Quick Stop parking lot. And dude, Coos was out there, dude.
That is a night out. That's the classic night out. Grinding on bitches that don't want it.
Yeah.
Throwing up at Quick Stop.
Well, one girl was actually really cute. I don't know if I told her or Stan did. I'm pretty sure I told her that I was a bull rider. And so I got her number and stuff, and she's like, "Oh, meet me at this other bar." Then we ran into her at a different bar, and I was dancing with her, and Bo was watching this whole time, and she's like, "So you're a bull rider?" I was like, "No, I was just fucking with you," and she immediately fucking turned around and walked away, dude.
Oh my god, dude.
I was just like, "Okay, fuck, maybe I should have kept that lie going, dude."
You should have, but at least you know what? You're not a liar.
I'm not a liar. You know, you always see in these old movies where they say, where people say, they're like,
so you're a bull rider. No, I was just lying.
She just
He
fucking
thought
won
he was in.
She just 180. I already had her number and everything, so I thought she didn't care, dude. Like, I thought she was going to be like, "Oh, you fibber," you know,
Nah,
like,
she
you
cared.
fucker. She like,
cared. She fucking cared. She was like, "Nope."
I want me a bull rider.
Damn.
Fuck bull
She's got
riders.
a type. That's funny shit, dude.
Thanks, dude.
No. I'm not a bull rider. Were you just hammered?
Yeah. Yeah, I was.
Yeah, well,
hammered.
maybe I need to get out a little more.
Yeah, maybe you do, man. It's not like you have a fucking kid or a family or anything, fucker.
I got no reason to stay home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I actually do have a kid and a family.
How was your Thanksgiving, dude?
It was good.
Did you do it
Logan's first Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Oh, it's so cute. You guys get little pictures?
We got some pictures.
That's cute.
Do you want to put them on here?
Yeah, let's see them. Wow.
We'll just, hey, there's my son, everybody.
Our little turkey baby.
All right.
Well,
Get him down.
Put him down. Where'd
No,
you guys do it at?
It was your pretty average thing. You know, my parents are divorced. And then Kristen's parents. So we did Thursday.
Kristen's parents were not divorced. You made it sound like bull.
Kristen's parents are not divorced.
No.
They are happily married.
Yes.
So actual Thanksgiving Day, we went to my mom's house in the morning. We were with my dad's side in the afternoon on Thanksgiving. And then we woke up on Friday, went and got a Christmas tree.
Oh, nice.
And it's weird, dude, because there's no fucking snow.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like we were getting a Christmas tree.
Usually around this time there's snow.
There's always snow. I think this was the first time we went and got a tree and there was no snow. Yeah, we did that, and then we had Thanksgiving with her parents on Friday night. And then Saturday, my dad had his party. His little Christmas party.
You said it was at his place,
I
right?
everybody my Christmas sweater too.
Oh yeah, he's already rocking.
So we got Santa Claus. He's shitting down the chimney here, and he's smoking on a pipe while he's shitting down your chimney. This is what you get when you're bad, kids. He doesn't do coal anymore. Can't afford it.
It's a form of coal, I guess, dude.
Can't afford it,
If you're
man.
not-
Fossil fuel's too expensive now, so
if
he
you're,
just shits.
if you're dehydrated and it looks like little pieces of coal, dude.
Yeah.
Little
You know
rolls.
Santa's got them magic turds.
Yeah.
Just
Old
you
Mr.
better
Hanky's.
hope that fire's not going. 'Cause goddamn.
So you're one of those people
Drop
like
the
as
old-
soon as Thanksgiving's over, dude, you're fucking all Christmas.
I'm Christmas mode.
You're Christmas
I'm
mode?
Christmas mode. We decorated our tree. We got some shit going today. We're a little busy. Today was a weird day, but we got some stuff done.
Nice, dude.
Do a little bit more tomorrow. I love
Like
Christmas,
what?
man.
There's like more decoration.
Well, we got we
I'm hot.
decorated.
I
We
gotta take my
decorated like
sweatshirt
the
off
inside.
already.
We decorated the inside today, and tomorrow we'll probably
Inside the house.
I'll probably put some lights on the house tomorrow on our tree and on our little tree out front. I wanted to decorate the garage up too.
Oh yeah, and just make a little Christmas themed.
Yeah, I got a little fucking. I gotta show you this picture, man. My Christmas tree that I got up in the garage. It's fucking hilarious.
Well, you got one in the house and you got one in the garage
I
too?
got a Christmas tree in the garage, but it's not really a Christmas tree. I'll have to show you.
Okay. You'll
It's
show
fucking
me. You'll
funny.
show me.
It's a good one. But yeah, that basically was my Thanksgiving. How was yours?
It was good, man. We just
You just have one big one?
No, it wasn't big at all. We just on Thursday we went to my parents' house because my parents, as you know, are trying to sell their house. Yeah. So this is most likely going to be the last Thanksgiving at my parents' house that I grew up in. So we kind of did it as the last hurrah, the last Thanksgiving at my parents' house, and it was just the immediate family, you know. And then on Friday, me and my brothers and my parents, we went to Rodney Carrington concert or stand up.
Fuck yeah,
dude, he was so funny, dude. I love Rodney. He was hilarious, man.
I've been listening to him since I was a little kid.
Same, dude. So yeah, no, we had a good time, man. Good little family bonding, you know.
That's good. That's what it's all about.
That's right.
Sticking with the family on the weekend. Family is important this time of year.
It really is, man. All right, on to the fun stuff, dude. So
yeah, fuck Thanksgiving.
Fuck family. Fuck all that shit.
On to the entertainment.
So Spider-Man's been big in the news lately because the new trailer that came out was showing
Spider-Man No Way Home, December 17th.
We'll be there. Showing.
Maybe not. I don't know.
It's gonna be hard to get those tickets.
I don't know. We're a little weird about going to the theater still.
Just we got a baby. I'll be there.
Drive-ins though. Drive-ins are cool. But yeah, Spider-Man.
They showed they confirmed Green Goblin as Willem Dafoe coming back, and then they confirmed.
Should we? You want to do the trailer? Should you show the trailer?
You want to show the trailer?
The whole trailer? It's like 2 minutes long. We can maybe do the whole if we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, we can show the trailer.
And react to it.
We can pause.
I've only seen it like 6 times.
Yeah, I've only seen it a bunch of times and little clips of it and stuff.
Spider-Man official trailer. Oh yeah, dude. This shit's dope, man. How cool would it have been if this stuff would have came out when we were little kids, dude? When all we had was just to sit at home and watch this shit and go to school.
Well, that's what I was explaining to my mom last night, actually. I was explaining to her about all this, all these multiverses coming in together and multiverses.
It's the multiverse.
Yeah, and my mom was like, "Well, it's so cool for you guys to have that original Spider-Man. The kids nowadays don't have that." I'm like, "Mom, the kids nowadays have much more than we had.
They know Spider-Man more than we ever did."
Yeah,
because my Spider-Man will always and forever be Tobey Maguire, dude. Yeah. That's what I grew up on. You know, that Tobey Maguire is the shit.
Well, we could talk about it now.
He's going to be in this movie too. Like everybody really fucking knows it. It's obvious too in this trailer.
We'll knock this debate out right now. Out of the 3, Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland, who do you think is the best Spider-Man?
Tobey Maguire.
Wrong, dude. And you can't. Are you just saying Tobey Maguire because you grew up on him?
It could be, but you know what I like about those movies is that like there's a lesson in them, dude, and like. Spider-Man grows in that, and like there's real shit going on in his life, and it like in the comic books, Spider-Man's not some fucking rich kid who's fucking a Stark intern, you know. Spider-Man.
Well, think about it. Tom, I mean, those original movies plus the Andrew Garfield movies, they talked about him getting bit by the spider. They talked about the whole Uncle Ben thing. They talked about them falling in love.
That's why Spider-Man is who he is.
But are they going to do it? Are they going to do it a third time? It's like no. It's just a third thing rehashed.
Yeah, I do like the way that they've done it. I do like that it's different.
Yeah, they were able to bring the Spider-Man in a different way. That's not the fucking just doing it the same thing the third time in a row.
Yeah. And in the MCU, like it's definitely like it's dope that like he's with like Iron Man and shit, and like, he's with all these fucking characters. Fuck yeah, like and I like that like about Tom Holland the most. But
when I
guess it's the nostalgia about the Tobey Maguire that I like the most.
Maybe I asked the question wrong. Not what's your favorite movies, but who do you think plays the best Spider-Man when it comes to the comics? Like, who do you think is most like the comic Spider-Man?
I would say Andrew Garfield.
What? No way, dude. He's the least.
You think Tom Holland is?
Okay, dude. Let me break down Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man.
Break it down.
He's very, very attractive. The best looking out of the three, maybe. But
see, but in the movies,
let me finish. Let me finish. I got more
Here, I'll
things.
just shit in my mouth.
He's if you watch the movies, he's a little skateboarder kid. He brings his skateboard to school. Flash, the main bully of all the Spider-Man movies, he doesn't even really bully him. The very first time you see Flash bullying somebody, he's bullying another kid, and Spider-Man walks in before he's even Spider-Man to like tell Flash, "Hey, dude, put him down." Because like, think about it, you wouldn't see Andrew Garfield being getting a wedgie or being put over upside down.
Why not?
Because he's like fucking 6'2". He's a good looking dude. He's a skateboarder. He's not what Spider-Man is.
When you ask me like who the best Spider-Man is, I'm not thinking about who looks like him the most, or like, I'm not thinking about that.
I'm thinking about who looks and who acts like him the most.
I think he acts like Spider-Man the most, because like Tom Holland Spider-Man, he's hella popular, and then the Flash Thompson is some fucking little kid. He's just some rich
popular.
kid.
He's like a wallflower, dude. Nobody even knows who he really is.
He is popular though. Like he's got.
The only time he becomes popular is when fucking Ned says, Peter knows Spider-Man, and they're like, oh, and then that's when Allie or whatever the first girl's in the first movie, whatever her name is. The thing about Spider-Man in the comics, he's not really a big nerd. He's more of a wallflower. He's just somebody that just blends in with the crowd, and he's nothing special. And that's what Tom Holland really is.
He stays to himself, though.
Exactly, and that's what Tom Holland does.
I don't think any of them are a bad. I'm not saying Tom Holland's bad Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're bad either.
But you see, like when Andrew Garfield, like in those movies where he's like inspiring other people, and really like you can really feel the words that he says to people. In what moment does he
inspire people?
Well, you got that moment in the movie where like those kids are picking on that one little kid, you know?
Yeah, Flash has that kid upside down.
But these are little kids. Like these are little kids. Like
he's supposed to be a little kid. He's supposed to be 15.
He's in high school.
Yeah, he's supposed to be 15. He looks like he's fucking 25.
Why are you yelling at me, dude?
I'm just saying.
You getting fired up? Yeah,
well,
I've
been in the comic sections defending Tom Holland because I think he is the best Spider-Man. Dude. And I think Andrew Garfield is a great actor. I think
when you yell, it's easy to win an argument when you yell.
Sorry,
I'll tell you that right now.
I'm not trying to yell.
Okay.
Sorry. Probably making my mic too loud too. But it's just a big thing to me is that Tom Holland just looks and fits and acts like the comic book Spider-Man.
Was there any moment in those movies where you like felt like the heart of Spider-Man, like you felt like what he was feeling, like it? Like were there any moments like that in those Spider-Mans with Tom Holland?
You know, the thing is, it goes back to him not having that the moment with his Uncle Ben, and I mean that's like the biggest thing.
Out, though, but there's none of those moments with Aunt May where he's sitting there having a serious talk with her. Like.
Dude, when he's thinking about Iron Man and trying to fill Iron Man's shoes, bro, it had me in tears when he was talking to Happy on the plane, saying I can't be him. You know?
Yeah, that when you're talking about somebody who's gone, it's easy to feel that.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? But like.
Okay, so Andrew Garfield's the best Spider-Man.
I think Tobey Maguire, like I think Andrew Garfield was like, I'll say Tobey Maguire was the best Spider-Man.
Okay, I can respect that better than Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield was the best Peter Parker.
Okay. I just think he was just too cool. In the comics, does he ever
kept to himself? Dude.
Does he ever ride around on a skateboard and he's cool and
there are comics like that. Like in high school, yeah.
He was a skateboarder, kid.
When he's Peter Parker, there are comics
where that got Gwen Stacy like before he was Spider-Man.
We'll see. It's not
like flirting with her and stuff. Like
I get what you're saying.
She didn't even notice him before. Like
I get what you're saying.
The story, I didn't.
But it's the same thing with like Tobey Maguire. Like when he caught MJ in the lunchroom and caught all of her food, she's like, "Wow."
Do you know that? That scene? He actually did that, and it took him a bunch of tries.
Yeah, dude. He did it. He did it like over 100 times. See, that's Spider-Man. That's why he's my fucking Spider-Man.
No, I like Tobey Maguire a lot.
I like Tom Holland too. It's a different take on Spider-Man, but like
that's the thing. It's a different.
Spider-Man is a loner, dude. I don't think Spider-Man
He's a
would.
wallflower.
And I don't think Spider-Man would really like I don't know, like being in the spotlight with Tony Stark. You know what I'm saying? And like taking all of Tony Stark's shit.
He doesn't.
But in this, he does.
Remember when they're about to go in the conference room and he's like, "No, I don't want to do this."
That's true. That's a good point.
But he doesn't. And then remember at the end of
this movie,
Far Away From Home.
This movie right here, I think, is going to end the debate of who the best Spider-Man is. Because all of them are going to be in it.
Let's watch. Okay. Let's watch. So this is... And it was so funny when I watched this Far From Home for the first time. I hadn't watched it till it was out at... No.
This is No Way Home.
No, I'm talking about when I watched Far From Home.
Oh, the last movie?
Yeah, the last one. I didn't watch the mid-roll credits. I just skipped to the end credits, so I didn't see the scene where James Jameson comes up and fucking.
And so I was so Peter Parker's Spider-Man.
Yeah, so I was so confused. I was like, that did not happen on my ending. Okay, let's keep watching this.
They catch you up in the trailer.
Where my life has felt normal. That was when you found out.
Yeah, I think this picks up right after that moment.
Oh yeah,
and this is them like running away from the police. Because she's wearing the same shirt as.
Yeah, I think so too.
She's wearing the same shirt.
When you botched that spell where you wanted everyone to forget the Peter Parker Spider-Man, we started getting some visitors.
So Robin, they brought back Willem Dafoe, dude.
Yeah.
Universe.
Old Doc Ock, baby.
Yeah.
He was a really good villain too, dude. Spider-Man 2, I think that might be my favorite movie. I think that might be my favorite.
Spider-Man like
with Tobey Maguire. That's where he like loses his power. That's why
scene,
that
dude.
movie is probably why I like him the most, because that really shows just who fucking Spider-Man is, dude. He loses his powers, and he just tries to get back to normal life, but he fucking can't.
Yeah.
And he's like, I gotta get this shit back on the road, and he does it, man.
I guess why it's so hard
Tom Holland just hasn't hit me with one of those good moments where I'm like, damn, this dude's a motherfucker.
It's hard to compare Tom Holland to those guys because those guys
didn't have...
Spider-Man's first movie was in Captain America. So it's not like he had...
But
there was no other Superman.
How fucking dope was that, though, when he first showed up in Captain America Civil War?
Bro. When Tony Stark hit the fucking roof and his suit came down, dude.
Yeah, that shit was dope. Oh man, but like with Tobey Maguire, I feel like I'm a little biased because I was. When that movie came out in 2002, I was fucking.
I'm the same way.
I was 8 years old, 8 years old when that movie came out. So how could I not love that the most? That's when it really just hit me. Like
my thing is, I take away the emotional things that Sam Raimi and whoever the other director was of the Andrew Garfield series. I take away the emotional stuff, and I just break down who seems more likely to be Spider-Man in the comics.
But Spider-Man, dude, that is the emotional stuff, dude. Spider-Man suffers loss. That's why he's Spider-Man, is because his uncle died. Like that's who Spider-Man is. You have to feel. You have to feel those emotions.
So you think they should have had Tom Holland go through all that?
I think they already did. It just wasn't with Uncle Ben. It was with Tony Stark. So he has gone through all that. Like, yeah, dude, that was a big moment for him with Tony Stark, because Tony Stark was like,
oh my god,
dude,
when
Tony Stark died, that was
when Tony Stark died, and even in Infinity War, when he started to fade, when Peter Parker started to fade away, out of everyone that faded away, that made everyone fucking cry the most, dude. That one, I mean. So I feel like there's a huge emotional connection with him. It might not be with Peter Parker or Uncle Ben, but it's in a different way that they just didn't rehash it for the third time. Yeah.
And I get that. I'm not saying he's bad Spider-Man. I love Tom Holland's Spider-Man, dude.
I think he's great.
I mean, look.
I think he's the funniest, too.
Yeah, he's the most lighthearted.
Yeah. And that speaking of lighthearted, when you think about Andrew Garfield and when he first became Spider-Man, he was a dick, dude. He like when he was looking for the guy with the tattoo wrist, dude. He was like literally being a bully and fucking like it was all vengeance.
Well, you know, when someone close to you like that dies, that's how you feel. That's part of getting over shit is being like
I guess
that
so.
was part of that. I feel like that was part of the emotional shit of showing.
It's just the way
showing how that death really affected him. Because if you've ever had somebody die that close to you, you would totally understand that.
It was just the way they kind of like portrayed him. Like if they would have started the movie right where he's trying to find these bad guys, I'd be like, oh, this guy's and I didn't know who Spider-Man was. I would think Spider-Man's a villain, just the way he acts. Like he's a cocky dick about it. But that's just my opinion.
Nobody's perfect, dude. Spider-Man has a dark side, and he's not like Captain America, you know.
Dude, that's what I love about Tom Holland movies, where he does all the PSAs and shit. So you got attention.
So
I love Hannibal Buress. He's like, I'm pretty sure this guy's a war criminal, but I'm supposed to play these anyways.
Yeah, dude. The MCU's dope, man.
Yeah.
Like kids these days are so spoiled, man.
They're
and that's awesome. Like I can't wait.
At the same time,
I can't wait to watch all these movies with my son.
I think we're at a good age where we can actually understand what's going on.
Oh yeah, we're definitely. I don't
care. We're lucky
too. So, comic books are for kids.
Fuck you. Especially what's about to happen.
Comic books are just for kids.
Especially what's about to happen if these Spider-Mans do come, which they fucking better, or it's gonna be a huge letdown.
Yeah.
If these Spider-Mans come, the kids didn't grow up on those Spider-Mans like we did. We're going to be the ones in the theater freaking out, not them. They're going to be like, I never really watched this Spider-Man.
They're going to be like, who's that? Why is there three of them?
Who's that old guy?
Yeah, who's that old guy? Why is he Spider-Man? Who's that geezer?
Yeah. Anyways,
I fucking love it, dude.
We'll keep on this.
Get her going. Come on, get her going.
We got our Peter Parker debate.
Come on,
out of the way.
Peter Parker picked the pepper.
So
come on, baby. Let's go.
So you stand by your Andrew Garfield's the best Spider-Man, or you change your mind? You said Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire's best Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield's best Peter Parker.
Okay. We'll agree to disagree.
Tom Holland's. This was Tom Holland's most entertaining Spider-Man.
So this was the biggest, this is actually the latest, most official trailer.
Yeah, this is how you know right here. He's like, you're not Peter Parker.
This is the biggest part.
Peter Parker.
You're not Peter Parker. That was huge.
Oh yeah, dude, that basically confirms it. And then watch. Let's just play it through.
Okay, we'll shut up. I'll shut up.
Please.
Wait, no, seriously, what's your actual name?
There are others out there. We need to send them back. So, Scooby-Doo this crap.
You know, all this is kind of your mess. I know a couple of magic words myself, starting with the
I love her
word
as
please.
MJ, dude.
Please, Scooby-Doo this crap.
You're flying out into the darkness.
Hey, Jonah James.
Fight ghosts.
What do you mean?
They all die fighting Spider-Man.
That suit's so dope.
It's their fate.
Tom Holland's definitely got the dopest suits. But, you know,
Yeah,
thanks Tony Stark.
Yeah.
So here it looks like he's trying to get this cube from Doctor Strange, and then this is like the whole.
And that cube, I'm guessing, I'm sure you saw, is what
that's like a prison for all these guys.
All these villains.
And I think Spider-Man's trying to help him because
Because
Doc
Ock
Ock probably got to him. Old Otto Octavius will really dug in your head.
I think he ends up helping him and being a good guy at the
I
end.
think Otto Octavius will end up being a good guy.
You know, in the Sam Raimi ones, when the Dr. Octavius, when the whatever they're called, when they're in control, it's red.
Tentacles.
The tentacles.
Yeah, that's when they're in control.
Yeah, and
when they're white, it's when he's
in control. And if you watch like this, when he's on the bridge, they're red. So
They're a danger to our universe.
and you see that right there?
That's
and
the nanotech.
Yeah, that's the nanotech he got off
taking
of his
over,
suit.
dude.
And check this out. You see the eyes on that Spider-Man? Those aren't Tom Holland Spider-Man eyes.
This one right here.
Yeah, that's Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield Spider-Man right there.
They're a danger to our universe.
Watch his eyes. You paused it at the perfect spot the first time.
They're so blurry though. The motion blur was
But dude,
crazy.
that's how they get you know. I think that's one of the other Spider-Man right there.
Yeah, look how big, look how big the eyes are, dude. Because I mean,
Yeah, that's Andrew Garfield or
because Andrew Garfield's let's go We can debate suits too. I don't know if you want to do it right now.
Suits.
I think Andrew Garfield in Spider-Man 2 had one of the dopest suits.
Dude, and the swinging, like
And-
the swinging scenes,
and
like
Andrew Garfield.
those were dope.
Yeah.
Those are something like Tom Holland's got some good ones, but not
They really fucking.
they really fucked with it. Like, see,
It was dope.
every Spider-Man is better than another one.
But you know what I respected about Homecoming is him going through the suburbs. Like that was everyone's question. Like, what would Spider-Man do in the suburbs? Remember when he's
like,
trying to get to that blast and he has to run through the Gulf?
It's a good time to be a Spider-Man fan. I got that Avengers game on PS4, and Spider-Man's about to be on that game too. It probably will be shit because that game really hasn't.
Yeah, I was gonna buy
delivered.
it, but it had really bad ratings.
Yeah, dude, people be talking shit. I just play it with D-Rod. Shout out D-Rodney.
Rad, love you.
But yeah, he's really the only person. But it's fun. Okay.
Yeah, that doesn't look like him. And I'm sure you saw the Electro where they
See, Electro was fucking hitting Otto Octavius there, dude.
was he?
Yeah. You see the lightning, and then Octavius falls.
Oh yeah, you're right. Look at him.
Yeah, dude. He's gonna be a good. He's gonna end up helping him.
Yeah,
I bet he's gonna end up saving the whole fucking day. Dude. That was my favorite Spider-Man, for sure. The
Spider-Man
2.
villain.
Spider-Man 2.
Oh yeah, it was a really good one.
But yeah, probably Spider-Man villain too.
And I just love the Doctor Strange aspect and within it.
Goblin, dude.
So who's this? Who do you think?
That's still Willem Dafoe, I think.
You think so?
I think it's just a different suit.
Just him with hoodied up. They put so much motion blur on his face. You can't
Well, that's
see.
how they do it, dude. And you never know if they edited it or not. You know?
Yeah.
Tries to make you choose.
Happy. Let's go. And see right here, this is an obvious 3 versus
3
3.
on 3, dude.
And see, do they have? Is this where they show the lizard
They're
getting
not,
punched?
because that was the Brazil version, and that was when you and I started texting when the day this came out. I was like, yeah, I don't know if because remember you said I sent you something on Instagram. I was like, oh, I got something to show you too, but we'll wait for the podcast.
Yeah.
The thing you sent me on Instagram, was that it?
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to
Where
show
the lizard's
you too.
getting punched in
Yeah,
the
it
face
gets
by
hit in the head.
somebody.
Yeah, but they edited
Andrew
it out.
Garfield.
But if you watch,
Spider-Man.
too, watch. None of them are going towards the Spider-Man in the middle. They're all going towards.
Well, he's going towards the Sandman.
He's going
And
towards
then the
Sandman.
other two-
And look at the lizard's not even looking at him.
Yeah.
And Electro is not
Electro's
looking.
going higher.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Toad's Avi.
Toad's
Avi.
I love this Captain America. So that's Ned right there, obviously.
No, that was Tom Holland right there. It looked like
With the
with the Leatherman.
with the Leatherman jacket on.
Yeah, look.
Why do you wearing a Leatherman jacket? That's Ned.
Oh, that does look like Ned, huh?
That's Ned. Ned falls, and then this is supposed to be Spider-Man catching him.
That's how MJ dies in the comics, dude.
Yeah. So a lot of people are saying, I'm sure you saw, is that Andrew Garfield's going to come in and redeem
Save her.
himself, but everyone that is Tom Holland's glove. But
Yeah.
they're saying they could have went in and edited that
They
glove
could
to
have
make
done
like
anything.
Tom
We don't know,
Holland's.
dude. They could have done whatever the fuck they want. None of these scenes could even be in the movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, expectations are super high.
Yeah. I hope we don't.
What's happening?
And this part,
This
dude.
part. I don't get this part really.
Can't stop him.
Well, there's still Doctor.
Why is it purple?
There's the next Doctor Strange movie is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah. I know
So
that's
I
the
feel like
name of
that's
it.
going to be the end of the movie, and Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness is going to be a sequel to this, and all the Spider-Man are going to be in that movie too.
Think so?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know if that was the time that when Spider-Man, all the Spider-Mans are coming through, or if they're already in at this point.
Who knows?
I hope they're already in. I don't want them to come just at the end and help fight, and then they have a little talk
Yeah,
at the
I want
end.
it to
That's
be a
it.
whole thing.
I want them to like meet and like
hang out
for
learn.
a little bit. And,
I would like Tobey Maguire to pass the torch to either Tom Holland or whoever. But
Yeah.
I bet one of them's gonna die.
think so.
I think one of them might die. Maybe.
I can see
December
that.
17th.
I got all kinds of
exclusively at movie
theories.
theaters. Tickets on sale November 29th. Spider Monday.
This is we're talking about the lizard
on screen.
getting hit.
Now, if you wind this back and insert the
This was in
concept art that
Brazil.
you-
This was in the trailer. Look at that motherfucker.
This was the trailer in Brazil.
Socked. It's either a Spider-Man or John Cena.
A lot of people were saying that's
It's
that
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield, and then Tobey Maguire because he has the web shooters out of his hands.
He's got the organics.
Yeah, he's going up
Which
to the
I think
top.
is dope as shit. Which is normally with like Ben Reilly. He's usually the only one in the comic books that can do that. He's like a clone of Spider-Man. But I saw an interview with Tobey Maguire, which he made a good point. He's like Spider-Man is a high school kid and he doesn't have a lot of money. You know, how is he gonna have
Make
the
these
technology
gadgets.
or the money to make all this like web shooter? Like how
That's what I
like
did
I know
about
Spider-Man's supposed to be smart and shit, you know. I mean, he is. Like in the comic books too, he's usually the web shooters, but I just like the organics just cuz that's
makes
more like
sense.
Spider-Man to
Makes
me,
more
you know? Like
sense.
that you don't have to depend
That's
on
the thing about Andrew Garfield. It's like, dude, are you really that smart to be able to make these shooters?
That's what, or have
And
the
that's
money.
why Tom
like,
Holland makes sense with his shooters because fucking he has.
Well, he had them before Stark helped him.
Oh yeah, he did, huh?
Yeah, I think
This not as
the
good.
organics make the most sense to me.
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire, man, that's the Spider-Man for me.
I think he's just a bad Peter Parker.
They're all good. Like I would never disagree with somebody who thought any of the other ones were the best.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody. It all just depends on how.
I disagree with.
It all just depends on how it hits you when you watched them.
Yeah, I
you know?
guess.
Maybe I was dead inside when I saw the last Spider-Man movies.
The Amazing Spider-Mans. I
The
don't know.
Amazing Spider-Mans were good, but like
They really weren't though. They were kind of bad movies, to be honest, man. If you really break them down, that's why
they
never a third one.
that's why it's the only one that didn't get a third one.
Dude, they're really not that good. If you go back and watch them now, they're really not that good movies.
They're not that good.
And dude, and the whole him and Gwen Stacy, bro, it's like, oh, it's so like,
It's so like a rom-com.
It's a rom-com so bad, and it's so
hard.
awkward, and they make these weird noises throughout, and literally their conversations are like 5 to 10 minutes at a time, dude.
I know, it's
And
a lot
of
of
them
the
just
movie.
flirting is just like, and they're actually dating during the movie too, like in real life. So it's just like,
Yeah,
just
we're
like,
back. Yeah, we're
and
back.
plus it's Gwen Stacy. It's like, save this energy for MJ when she comes along,
She
dude.
didn't even come in the movies. in
Yeah,
those
she didn't even
movies.
come, man. It's like
They
fuck
did
Gwen
have. I
Stacy.
think who the fuck was that one chick? She was in like Divergent or whatever. She was like she was supposed to play MJ. I can't think of her name.
Yeah, I think I remember them teasing
I
something.
don't know,
about
but
that
yeah,
too.
those are definitely the least entertaining movies to watch.
Yeah, and then think about Electro. Spider-Man saves him in the beginning of Spider-Man 2, and what does it start? It starts with Rhino, with Paul Giamatti playing Rhino, and dude,
He's robbing a truck or
yeah, he's
some
robbing a
shit.
truck, and the first time Spider-Man comes to him, he's driving this truck, ramming people, killing people, and Spider-Man's in the window fucking with him, talking to him, and doing jokes while this motherfucker's killing people. He could have stopped him right there, dude.
That's comic books, though.
I know.
It's
but
like
it
you
was
seen
just
those
like,
things. It's
didn't-
like we saved the city here, the Avengers. It's like we saved the city, and then it's like the city's just burning and fucked
yeah.
up.
I know, but then he saves oh, I bet someone didn't close the door all the way.
Yeah, I'm on it.
You gotta close that. But Electro gets all fucking like this love fantasy with Spider-Man just because he has this weird interaction with him.
I didn't like that either.
And then remember when they're at New York Square or Times or whatever? Did you let her out? Times Square. And he's like kind of freaking out, and Spider-Man comes and he's like, "Oh, Spider-Man," and Spider-Man doesn't remember his name, and I don't think that pisses him off. Like it gets him kind of mad. But then he does something. It was something like that. Like he didn't remember his name, and then he fucking freaks out, dude, and starts killing everybody. And it's just like, dude, just because he didn't remember your name, you're gonna fucking freak out.
Hold on. Give me a second. Making a cocktail. All right. You're nice now.
Dude, if people are not Marvel fans or Spider-Man fans, this is not the episode for you.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry. We're sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, Spider-Man's coming out. It's gonna be dope.
It's gonna be dope. I think we talked enough about Spider-Man unless there was anything else you wanted to say. I'm so excited for the movie though, man.
let's fucking see the movie already. Sick of it.
Oh, I was gonna ask you, what do you think is better, Homecoming or Far From Home? They're kind of different.
They're pretty different. I think Homecoming.
Yeah,
I think
Homecoming more.
Homecoming's better.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. Okay. This whole time I've had it on the.
So I just want to
YouTube
say
video.
how disappointed I am in Dakota right now because he has not seen the South Park special event yet, so we can't talk
I don't
about
have.
it.
Paramount's expensive. I don't have it.
It's
dude.
$5 a month. We can't talk about it, so hopefully next epipod, we'll talk about it. Anyways, back to the list. We're gonna what? Fuck you shaking your head for? What are you mad about?
I already have Hulu.
Are you mad that I told people
I have
you didn't?
Amazon. I have Hulu, Netflix, Yes Movies, which is free, which I might be able to find it on Yes Movies. Let's see if I can real quick. Actually, we'll do it later. I can probably get on there for free.
Wakanda forever.
Trying to get one that. Oh, looks like a because this has Far From Home on it.
Oh yep.
Okay, what is your or should we start from the bottom?
Let's start from the bottom. Down at number fucking whatever. I don't know. Thor kind of sucked.
You know,
The first Thor movie
I'll
sucked.
probably agree with that, dude. The all the way until Ragnarok, all the way until Thor got his funny personality, his movies were so boring. So we'll both agree that's probably the worst one.
And then I would probably say the Hulk
the
movie.
second is the
Hulk movie, and then I would say Thor: The Dark World was pretty terrible. Also,
I'm gonna say for number 21, I am actually gonna say Iron Man 3. I think Iron Man 3 was kind of a letdown.
and then I would say Black Widow,
I thought Black Widow was better than Iron Man
And
3.
then-
It wasn't.
and then I- and
that
then I
wasn't
would-
my favorite either.
and then I would say Iron Man 3.
So we'll both agree Captain Marvel for 20. I'll say Ant-Man and the Wasp, which I liked. The ending was fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, well, that's just because of fucking Infinity War.
Yeah.
I would say
The rest of them are
I would say,
they
I
get
would say
good.
Doctor Strange. I didn't really like Doctor
Really?
Strange too much.
Doctor Strange was sick. That's
and
right.
then maybe the first Ant-Man.
Probably Age of Ultron for 17. What do you think?
I would say
Oh,
I would say I'd probably agree with you with Age of Ultron.
Okay.
And then I'll go one more. Black Panther.
you racist piece of shit.
I must be racist if it's not my favorite fucking movie, right?
Just give me shit.
Goddamn.
The Black Panther.
I'm racist if I don't like Black Panther and I didn't vote for
No, I
Joe
kind of thought it
Biden.
was overrated as well, so it's alright.
I think it was super overrated.
So after Age of Ultron, I will say I might get shit for this, but I'm gonna say Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Oh my god.
The first
You
one was
fucking
amazing, but I
cocksucker.
didn't really like it.
You cock sucker. Hey, you're
Let
entitled
me
to
do
your
a few
opinion.
because you did like
Yeah,
3
dude,
in a
I
row.
think you should run through like 3 and I'll run through like 3.
Okay.
It'll go a little quicker.
And 16, I'll say Black Panther. Yeah, 15, I'll do Ant-Man. Okay, go ahead, bud.
Did I say the Captain America movie, the first one?
No.
I would say that movie, probably the first
The
Captain
first
America.
Avenger?
And then I would say Homecoming. But
So-
yeah,
so when you-
I would put Far From Home actually and then Homecoming. They're
Yeah, I was gonna say,
they're
what
like
the
right next to each other.
Probably go the first Avenger. 13, I'll probably go Winter Soldier.
The best of the best of the
Probably
best.
Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2, yeah. That one sucked.
Okay, now we're at 11.
Am I back to me?
Yep.
Iron Man 2.
Okay.
I'd probably say the first Iron Man after that. We're starting to get into the better movies.
Yeah, I mean this is top 10. This is greatness here.
This is greatness. I would say the first Iron Man and then Civil War.
Okay, now I'm gonna go Homecoming for number 11. Civil War probably. That's all.
Silverware. You didn't like
Then-
Silverware's getting up there.
It's top 10.
Top 10. All these
And
movies we got left are
Number
all the
9,
good ones.
I'll say Far From Home.
This is where it's like it's kind of blurry because it's like all these movies and then your favorite, you know?
Yeah. Okay, 8, 7, 6.
Probably the second Guardians, and then probably the Winter Soldier. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
All
she
right.
angry.
She liked that movie. And then I would say, this is where it's tough.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'd probably say Endgame, honestly.
Endgame at 6, really? Okay. 8.
I don't even know what I got left, dude. I might have fucked up. No, wait. I would say the first Avengers before Endgame, actually.
So Age of
I forgot. I haven't said that one. The first Avengers.
War?
Did I say Age of Ultron yet?
Oh no, I don't think you said Age of Ultron yet.
Yeah, I would
Oh,
say.
yes, you did. At 17.
Okay, yeah, I would say. Then I would go with the first Avengers, actually, before
The
Endgame.
very first Avengers.
I would go the first Avengers and then Endgame.
Okay, number 8. I will go.
Not paper.
Oh no, I am. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Number 8, I'll go Black Panther. Actually, fuck. Number 9. Number 10 will be Black Panther. And then Civil War, Homecoming.
Old silverware is coming in. Coming in at.
And I'll say number 7, Avengers, the first one. And then I'll say number
Schmokin.
6, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Is there stuff, dude? I don't even know how many I have left that I haven't chosen.
There's 5. You only have 4 left. You have Ragnarok. You have
Guardians of the
Endgame.
Galaxy, Infinity War, and what else? How about this? I'll give you my last 3.
Oh, what's your top 3?
My top 3.
Top 3. We'll do our top 3s.
After all this bullshit. Okay, my top 3 in order. We'll go number 3.
Okay.
Thor Ragnarok.
Good choice.
Number 2. Guardians of the Galaxy. Number 1.
Okay.
Oops, sorry, lighter. And number 1. Avengers Infinity War.
Infinity War.
If
All right.
only Thor would have gone for the head,
If only.
we wouldn't have watched Endgame, which we really didn't need. They're just trying to make more money.
I'm gonna agree with your 3 and 1. Thor Ragnarok is 3. Infinity War is my number 1, and then number 2
Is Endgame.
is Endgame.
Yeah.
Is Endgame.
Endgame was good. I did like Endgame a lot, but man, I like a lot of those movies a
But
lot.
dude, the way that Infinity War just ended, and it was just like
You mean Endgame or Infinity War?
Infinity War. The way that Infinity War ended, bro, it was just fucking.
See, Thor's
not
always
like any other Marvel
Thor's always
movie.
been like my favorite character since I was like a little kid.
Oh.
You know, I've always been like a Thor and Venom were like my 2 guys that I was like, yeah. Those
Speak
are
of
my
Venom,
favorite.
I don't like the Venom movies.
I haven't seen the second one yet. I really want to watch
First one
it.
was shitty.
Venom's a shit though. Venom has a lot of
He is
potential as a
dope.
character. But yeah, Thor, always been one of my favorite characters, and he was just an absolute motherfucking unit in Infinity War, dude. If only he had gone for the motherfucking head,
Yep. When he gone for that snap.
we wouldn't have wasted 5 years in the MCU, and I wouldn't have wasted another $20 for a ticket for me and my wife.
That's why I loved. That's why I put Far From Home above Homecoming. One of the main reasons of them explaining the blip, and then like the beginning of them playing Whitney Houston. And then fucking the band practice gets blipped, and then 5 years later they're playing a basketball game, and they just come back, and he fucking runs into a bunch of the players. That shit was golden.
The post Endgame shit's pretty cool. It's cool the MCU's going in a pretty cool
The MCU's just fucking
direction.
killed it, man.
The Spider-Man movie coming out, they got all this shit on Disney Plus. That Hawkeye shit, Loki was good.
Yeah, Loki was
cool.
trippy as fuck, dude. Loki almost. Do you think Loki is in the most important position than any character ever? Dealing with literally the creator of time.
Kong the Conqueror, or Kang the Conqueror.
Is that the dude at the end?
That's the guy at the end. Well, Kang the Conqueror is this. what he is he's basically just a time traveler, really, and he's gotten all this technology from all these different times.
Because he's from 20. He's originally
he's from
like
the year like 3000 or some
he's
shit.
The
like
31st
that.
century.
Yeah, he's just super techie dude, and he can pretty much he controls time because he knows what happens. He's a time traveler, you know, and there's all these versions of him. And the version of him that was in Loki was the one above all, or the one at the end.
You think they portrayed him
and that
good?
was like he was supposedly like he's like supposedly like the nicest version of Kang the Conqueror.
You think they portrayed him
But
good?
there's hundreds of versions of him. Like he was like if you think I'm mean or if you think I'm evil, you should meet my variants.
You think they portrayed him good?
I think they portrayed him good. I think he's going to be portrayed more evil in
I was
upcoming shit.
I was so confused
And Loki's
about
got a
how this
season
whole
2.
Loki thing, how it was like it was a female version of him. I was like, for the whole like first,
It's the multiverse, dude. There could be a lady Kuz.
but I thought it was
out there.
But you know how Thor is
podcasting,
I thought it was
showing her titties.
You know how Loki's like
I'm
a
sorry.
shapeshifter? I thought it was Loki shapeshifting into a girl, like for the first like how many episodes. So I didn't know it was actually him as a girl. I thought it was him taking up a form as a girl.
Well, I don't know. MCU does shit different. Like I like in the comic books, her name like she's not Loki, but she's Enchantress,
Sylvia.
and she's also Asgardian. She's like a sister to Thor and Loki. Her name is Enchantress, and she enchants and like I don't know. They just were like, hey, yeah, it's another Loki. But I think they're just trying to
You know
get the
what we should do
whole.
real quick?
I think they're just trying to make the whole multiverse thing. The whole multiverse thing. I think they're just trying to stretch it as far as they can. I mean, you're worried about there being a lady Loki when there was a crocodile Loki. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
by that time,
how sexist are you?
no, by that time I
Canceled.
By that time I understood
Canceled.
what was going on. But
No,
I'm
you're
saying that the
canceled.
first couple episodes I was confused. Like, is this Loki like trying to like being a girl or what? But I got a question. Your top 3 villains, not in the because I know you read a lot of comics, but just like in the Marvel universe
Just
so
in the
far.
MCU?
Yeah, who are your favorite villains?
Well, obviously Thanos has to be number 1.
Okay,
I would say.
just because Josh Brolin is such a fucking good actor, I'll put Thanos as my first too. I think Jake Gyllenhaal killed it as Mysterio.
I would say my number 2 would probably be Hela from Ragnarok.
Dude, she was sick. I was about to say that's my number 3. She's a fucking badass. You know that's Kate Blanchett?
Yeah.
Dude, and she was like, when she first came out, she had like dark makeup and that hair. I was like, dude, this chick's so hot. I was like, that's Kate Blanchett? She's like 50.
Yeah.
Hello's dope. Yeah, that's my number 3.
I would say Thanos, Hela, and Ultron.
Oh, yeah, that was your 2. Sorry.
Top 3.
You liked... Ultron was cool. Yeah,
Did you
Ultron
see
was a
the
good one.
Ultron in What If?
No, I haven't watched the What If series
Watch
yet.
What If and tell me Ultron isn't one of the most badass MCU
Does
villains.
James Spader play him again?
I don't know. I don't think so. But dude, watch What If. Like I said on one of our last episodes, What If is one of my favorite like TV shows like to watch. I'm telling you right now, watch that shit.
Okay.
Ultron will be top 3 if not one of your number 1s.
I'll watch it
Because in
today.
those he actually gets all the Infinity Stones.
Oh,
And
really?
And spoiler alert, he kills
Don't.
Thanos.
Oh, that's dope. You know who I thought was a good villain too, especially in the beginning when she first talked. She almost like reminded me of Joker, like Christopher Nolan's Joker. The way she was crazy.
You know who is the best MCU villain? I think though, all around. Who is like the Joker? He's the most psychotic. He's like the most bad motherfucker in the MCU, or not the MCU, but the whole Marvel universe.
Who?
Carnage.
Oh, Carnage. So
Carnage
you better
is the
watch that
most
first
evil-
movie. But Woody
Yeah.
Harrelson's playing him.
Yeah.
Dude, at the end of fucking Venom when they showed his curly ass hair, I'm like, this is gonna be Carnage, man. I was like, fuck.
But dude, if you read comic
I
books,
love Woody Harrelson.
If you read comic books, when motherfuckers run into Carnage, they're like, fuck.
Yeah. No, he's dope.
He's just like, it's not that he's like more powerful than anybody. It's just he's the sickest in the mind, dude. Like I have Carnage comics, and they're not for kids. Like they're bad.
Yeah.
Like he's like mutilating motherfuckers and shit, like in these
ripping their
comics,
heads
yeah.
off. That's what I hate about Venom. They made it PG-13, so like every time
Well, you want to get a lot of people to watch it, you can't make it rated R.
But the thing is,
'Cause
it's
half
like
your- half
it's
your
Venom, bro. Like when he rips somebody's head off and it just comes off like a rag doll and there's no blood, it was just like it took it out of it for me.
Yeah. See, that's what's cool about. That's what I really liked about Logan.
I never watched Logan, dude.
You've never watched Logan?
I never got into X-Men stuff.
Dude,
I probably will now. But
that's pretty
the
much
thing is,
what
like,
I
I
named
fe-
my son after, dude.
Yeah, I feel like if I go back and watch it, I'll be like, okay, after watching all the Marvel movies, these are not as good.
It's not a Marvel movie, dude. If you watch the old
I'm just
X-Men,
saying, but like,
did you ever watch the old X-Men movies?
No, that's what I just said. I've never seen any of them. That's what I'm saying. Like,
That-
I don't think I'll enjoy him.
When he died in that movie, I cried.
I feel like I tried to watch them like growing up, and they just never caught my attention. They were always.
I
Just
cried,
just, like,
dude. I
boring.
cried when Logan died in that movie, and I didn't cry when Tony Stark died. Like,
I mean, I know all the characters. I know some scenes. I know Logan was really good.
dude, Logan was,
But-
and it's dude, it's the best thing about it. It's rated R, and like the blood's there. Like he's gutting these motherfuckers.
Good.
Like
That's how it should be.
you
With
need-
some
you need
some
to
of
watch
them, like
that shit.
Wolverine and
you need to watch
and
that shit.
Deadpool and those kind of.
And you need to
characters,
come
it needs
over
go
and
back.
watch that fucking South Park special event.
I'll find a website where I can pirate it. But I was
He'll
saying
do that.
before
He'll do
who I
that
thought-
before he comes over and watches it at my house, people.
who
He'll
I-
go and do something
who I
illegal
thought was
and
a cool-
pirate a fucking thing before he drives a little bit and comes and hangs out
Well, I
and
guess
watches it
we
with
can
me.
do that. I'll come over and watch it.
Bullshit. I'm calling bullshit.
But I was gonna say a character that reminded me kind of a Joker when she was talking because she was like crazy was from the Ant-Man and Wasp was Ghost. I thought she was sick.
Yeah, Ghost
Just-
is a good one.
Just her powers and like her motives and shit. She was cool.
I think we'll see her again.
Think so.
in
Yeah,
another
because
movie.
Do you think she'll come back as good?
I
Because
think-
like
I
to
think
redeem
so.
herself.
I think so.
I really liked her. So, did you want to? We've just been going on and on about Marvel, man. We can go for hours about. Marvel.
We could do fucking 10 We could probably make this whole podcast about
a
Marvel.
series of Marvel, yeah.
I could bring my comics. We could do all kinds of shit. But you know what? I know people who watch this probably are just like, man,
I don't care.
fuck this shit.
Um,
But you know, if you put Spider-Man, you should put
I
you
hate
should
when I
put
do this, dude.
you
I
should
forget
put
to
No
put
Way
the
No Way
big
Home
screen on
spoilers. Put No Way Home spoilers on it, dude. We'll get fucking thousands of views.
Yeah.
Marvel's the
We're already
shit.
pros, ish.
Spider-Man's gonna be a good movie.
So
People should
excited.
fucking read comic books. All right, I'm saying it right now.
Only have 3 of them.
Go
so I
to
can't
your
really
local
talk.
comic book shop and support that motherfucker. If you got kids, they'll love that shit.
Yeah, I was gonna bring up a tweet that a guy said to me about me saying how I thought Tom Holland was the best and for the reasons of him being like a wallflower and him
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
wallflower, they just blend into the wall. Just, you never seen Perks of a Wallflower? It's a really good movie. Ish. Not really. Kind of sucks. It just means he's not like a nerd. He's not a popular. He just kind of blends in. You know.
Okay.
But anyways, I explained. My buddy said, what you said originally. He said, Andrew Garfield's the best Peter Parker, and I replied, I agree. He's the best actor out of the 3. He's a really good actor, but I said Spider-Man's supposed to be this, not this cool hunky skateboarder dude. And this dude just replied to me and said, and all he said was, You have not read the Marvel. You have not read the Spider-Man comics.
That's what I said. Anybody who reads the comics, I feel like would agree with me.
So so what I was gonna do is I was gonna send him a picture of this and I was gonna text you, Jesse, send me all your Spider-Man comics so I can reply to this dude. Oh yeah, look at all my Spider-Man comics.
No, I'm not gonna help you lie to somebody about that shit. Because then you know what?
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it. You're like,
Just-
hey
just a
man, this
thought.
guy's grilling me about Spider-Man. I fucking need you over here. Bring all your comics, okay?
I don't care. I still stand by. I think Tom Holland's. I think Andrew Garfield's the
I
worst.
think they're all good in their own way, and it just depends on how people like Spider-Man. Really.
Maybe it was a movie too. I just thought the movie's really bad. I
If you
really thought
like
the way they did
more,
Harry
yeah.
was really bad. I just don't
But
know.
I'll tell you
It's
what,
just
the
a bad
Spider-Man
movies.
in the comics is better than all 3 of them.
Yeah,
Tell you that right now.
it's because I don't know. I feel like I mean, they give you a little insight about who he is, but it's like a lot of it is what you picture in your head too. So, it's your own version of him. But anyways, this has been episode 8.
Ocho.
Sorry we're a little late on this one, but we will be back weekly every Monday.
That's all we got, folks.
Thanks for watching.
MCU episode, Spider-Man.
A little bit of Turkey Day talk.
A little bit of Turkey Day talk, just chilling.
We'll do some more Marvel talk, especially when December 17th comes and we watch Spider-Man.
If we watch it, it might be a while before we actually watch it. But hey,
By the time the episode comes out, we'll watch it.
happy Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Hope everybody had a
Happy
good,
holidays.
weekend,
Happy Christmas
good
coming
holidays.
up. Yeah.
It's the time of year to love your family. Hold them close.
That's right.
Life is short.
Yep.
Cue the tunes.